Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 5 of the Let's Play of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Got to be a bit quiet for this episode, everyone's in bed, so have to take that into account, but apart from that should be a normal video. As we can see, mission is Kamino, change of the guard. Kamino, I always have trouble with this. Kamino, a facility must be seized, they resist with our own brethren, so we're going to do that. The Kaminoans have turned against the Empire and using their own brothers against us. Special mercenary. Oh, done it.
Officially, there never was a clone rebellion on Kamino. Unofficially, approximately 20 years after we were created, a special detachment of the Imperial 501st Legion was dispatched to Kamino with orders to eradicate an army of clones that had been bred to take arms against the Empire. Our mission commander, an expert on the inner workings of Kamino, was a young bounty hunter named Boba Fett.
So, we're going to be trying to infiltrate the labs at Kamino. Yep, I will play as Boba Fett.
Boba Fett has been chosen to lead a small task force into the Kamino cloning center.
Right, going to get near.
His familiarity with the center's layout and access codes should give us the element of surprise.
One thing I don't get, they say we need Boba Fett for his expertise, but weren't most of the clones born in, well, created in Kamino? Surely all of them count as experts in this? Especially considering Boba Fett, well, last we saw him, he was 10 years old when he was last here. It's not like he's exactly been here all his life, I mean.
Wants us to collect some DNA
Alright,
samples
get the DNA so they can't make any more clones. Got that annoying glitch where it keeps zooming in again. There's a lot of these guys. From what I understand, they're not normal clones, they're ARC troopers. From what I understand, they're like normal clones but more independent, so not entirely as obedient as the normal ones, which seems like a bit of a mistake if you're making an army of clones to serve you, and I don't know.
Get that sample back to ship immediately.
Right, let's get out of here. Okay, we can't. So we've got the rest of Jango Fett's DNA. Troops are starting to turn up. Can't jetpack our way out of here. Can we? No, I'm not going to risk that jump. I would, but if I wasn't carrying this. But because I am, I don't want to fail the mission. Right, just run past these guys. We've got something like 100 reinforcements. It's a welcome change. Right, not got much life left on our hero, Boba Fett.
DNA sample secure. Pulling ship back to a safe distance. Good job.
Right, he's left without us. Well, got more stuff to do anyway. We need to capture this. A bit hard to tell who. Oh, I keep missing. It's a bit hard to tell who all the enemies are as well. Been a few times I've looked at some of these guys and thought they were stormtroopers. Especially when you got Imperials just running around as well. Right, capture this. It's actually starting to shoot quite near us. Oh, we can damage it. That's good. Could possibly destroy it if we're lucky. If it gets near enough. Must have some stuff left over from the Clone Wars if they're using the old transports. Got the old armour as well.
Destroy the computers keeping the Kaminoans
right, 5 clone life support. Yeah, they seem to have the old armour as well, because there's 2 lots of armour. The phase 1 from the Attack of the Clones and the phase 2 which we get, you know, the rest of the time. I don't know, maybe when the Empire rose they took away their manufacturing capability or something, and they're just left with whatever they had lying around. all the obsolete stuff. Can't think they'd use the old stuff if it's better, otherwise they wouldn't have made the new stuff. No, I do quite like the old armours. It's not that the new one's bad, but it makes them look more like soldiers, sort of thing. Well, it's hard to explain, really. Like battle-hardened soldiers, while the Phase 2's more like, I don't know. They look like soldiers as well, but they look like they've been. It's hard to explain, like elite troops or something. Right, here we are. Well, there's someone there then. Right. Oh, one for each console. Not sure how Boba Fett's meant to feel about this. I mean, technically he's a clone himself, but not exactly for fighting in the Clone Wars, so I don't know if he sees them like as brothers. I think in one of the novels they do touch on this, and they sort of have a go at him for taking part in this attack, but not some of the survivors. Right, we're going to lose Boba Fett now.
Kaminoans are evacuating in 5 minutes. Take down their transports before they can escape.
As we're getting extremely lucky. No, didn't quite. Right, shock trooper. Oh, oh, damn it! I pressed F2 instead of F1. Still, I need the rocket anyway. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Wow, that was brutal. Like, very brutal. Surely they know this is going to get them killed. Oh, I was going to try and take it out with a pistol whip last second, but didn't work. Last one I can just hit from here. Well, that was quite quick and easy. Not sure how the clones feel about killing their own people. Well, I suppose they wouldn't see them as brothers since they're enemies and all that.
The bounty hunter left after the battle was over. He said something about tracking down a smuggler on Tatooine. After the Kamino uprising, the Emperor decided that an army of genetically identical soldiers was too susceptible to corruption. Future troopers would be cloned from a variety of templates. Though the 501st itself remained pure, the rest of the Imperial Army gradually became more and more diverse. We never really got used to the new guys.
So, won the battle, destroyed the clones, Empire vs Republic, but they've ended up changing the clone templates anyway. Contingent of rebel prisoners have escaped from their cells, and they've stolen a technical readout of the Death Star. Eliminate the prisoners. Blah-de-blah-de-blah.
Once it was finally finished, the Death Star was the Emperor's favorite toy. It was also the most boring assignment in the galaxy for a stormtrooper. Tedious inspection drills, endless hours of guarding impregnable force field generators. Things got so bad that when a prison break erupted in the cell block, we were almost happy to have someone shooting at us again.
One of the rebels just shot someone in the back.
Snipe storm we were about to wade into. We probably would have jettisoned the whole detention block into space.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw in that cutscene, one of the rebels shot another one in the back. Not sure if that was meant to be there.
Attention, Hangar 84G.
There
There is a
it
prison riot
is.
in progress. A contingent of the 501st is inbound from an exterior inspection. Join up with the squad mates in the hangar and quell this riot. Rebel forces are converging on Hangar 84G. We cannot allow any of them to escape. Defend the hangar.
But yeah, like I was saying, why exactly are we keeping rebel prisoners on the space station? I mean, surely you want to keep them away from your top secret space station that can only really be destroyed from inside. I mean, okay, I suppose you could say it's a secret place, so no one will know where to rescue them from, but couldn't you just, I don't know, make somewhere a prison that's top secret and maybe not as impregnable as the Death Star, but you know, fairly hard to take over. I mean, putting them on your giant super laser seems like an awful idea. I mean, like we've seen here, they've escaped. I think this mission's also the first one where you fight, like, actual rebels. I mean, well, not rebels, but like Galactic Alliance or whatever they technically call themselves. All the rebels before this have just been disorganised, and like, these are the first lot of the, you know, the ones from the films, really. I actually once did this mission with just one person. It, quite a heroic, well, not heroic, but like, I managed to keep him alive right until the end. I think literally he got shot just as the victory screen came up, and you know, like, just like to imagine maybe he was just knocked in unconscious and got some huge medals and stuff at the end of it for quelling the entire uprising on his own. But yeah, this time we've died before we even got to the first bit. I suppose shows you how different each mission, how different it is each time you play it. 14 seconds left. See if we can get on top of the landing craft.
Hangar 84G is secure. The riot originated in cell block 2180. Get up there and secure that cell block.
Now you can tell this mission was really put in here, well, this whole map was just put in here to like pay homage to the films, because basically every single location in the film is within like 500 meters of each other. You got the hangar just down the corner, like just where we were, where the, I'm assuming the Millennium Falcon landed there. Might not have. I think they might have just been another hangar. But you've also got the meeting room where Darth Vader tries to strangle someone. You've got the firing chamber round the corner. You've got the detention block, you know, quite close to all of it. You've got the force field places Obi-Wan has to deactivate in the film, just round the corner from here. I mean, they're all within like 100, 200 meters of each other. I mean, like I said, it is just to pay homage to the films. Shouldn't be seen as like, you know, like, and it is a game. They don't want to make it too realistic, but
not allow those plans to leave this outpost. Dispatch the rebel carrying the plans and
right,
return
got
them
it.
to our forces.
Oh, nearly went off the edge then. Oh, nearly did it again. Yeah, there's the force field, the bottomless pit, and okay, didn't quite make it. I got an Imperial Officer quick. I haven't really played one of these, especially not with the first person. Oh, first person model, the Sonic Blaster doesn't really look that different from an ordinary pistol. But, oh well, I suppose. We've got a mortar launcher. Doesn't seem to work as well as the one the droids use, the Grievous bodyguards. I think they use grenade launcher. It looks more like missiles when they fire it, but I think it is meant to be a grenade launcher.
Well done. The plans have been secured. The prisoners have captured the fire control room. You must not allow them to damage the main cannon.
Now this is sort of related to the last mission, but you can, well, I mean, I don't think this mission is canon, but you can definitely see the Empire sort of starting to struggle a bit at this point. I do think a lot of it is from the getting rid of the clones. I mean, they said in the last mission they started cloning from different templates, and I think they start enlisting people. So, which you know, isn't bad if they're any good, but I mean, they're never going to be as good as people. What the? Oh, I don't know what happened. Must hit a control panel when I shot. But yeah, the enlisted people, and they're never going to be as good as the clones who have been trained for like 20 odd years. Well, not 20, but I think in Attack of the Clones they've been being produced for 10 years, so they've had like 10 years to create and train all these clones, and then they got 3 years of battle experience, and you know, training based on that experience. But you're never going to get that with enlisted troopers, and I don't know if the new clone templates are any good either. I mean, we don't know who they cloned them from, but I mean, these ones were cloned from, you know, one of the best bounty hunters in the galaxy. So yeah, I think a lot of the problem is the new clones and all that. Right, will that reactivate it? Right, we're kind of stuck. I mean, you can sort of see it from the films as well. Episode 3 and 2, they're dealing with like the biggest war in the galaxy for thousands of years, and they generally do well. Then you get the stormtroopers who can't even. I mean, they win like one battle, like the Battle of Hoth, and even then, they do manage to lose quite a lot of their ground. You know, the AT-ATs, which doesn't exactly speak well for them, considering the rebels were trying to get away, and you know, they're trying to retreat, get everyone out of there, and you know, fight off this huge assault. And they still managed to do reasonably well. So I mean, it doesn't really speak well for how the Empire's doing. I'm trying to change person here. It's not. Ah, there we go. Because I have a feeling this happened to me before, and then when I played this before, and I ended up having to find some other way. I think some of the doors were locked. If you go back to the hangar, and I ended up having to do this. Right, a lot of them are already injured, so that's good. Some of our stormtroopers have made it through. Okay, that was a bad miss. Come on. Just get a little bit nearer. Okay, not hit one of them. Didn't spread to the other, so. But since they're keeping distance, maybe they'll stand still while I throw grenades at them.
The fire control room is ours. The rebels have infiltrated Hangar 85G.
Oh, great, another hangar.
Preparing to escape in one of the shuttles. Get to the hangar and take out that shuttle before it takes off.
Oh, that's going to be hard. You got grenades. Only got one grenade. Oh, damn it. Right, so I need to fight my way there. But I also need to not die on the way there. So, see where we're actually spawning. Yeah, fire control room. So, yeah, so I want to find my way there. Hopefully not die on the way. And I've only got a pistol to get there. Could destroy that bridge, not going to help us in any way. Up here's the not the control room, the meeting room. Oh, no. In case he delays the rest of our troops. This thing better be easy to destroy, or we're possibly screwed. Come on. Okay, might be easy. Not sure where the weakness, like the weak spots in this are. I'm just gonna keep firing at it. Hopefully someone else will come along and help.
Well done, Trooper. No one escaped the Death Star. Troopers, there is a Jedi in the TIE hangar.
Oh, great.
He is the source of this rebellion. Destroy this man. Now.
Why have we... How did it... probably mind tricks and stuff. Well, that worked.
The rebel leader has been destroyed. Our reinforcements can take it from here.
So there we go. If you want to kill a rebel, I mean a Jedi, bring a rocket launcher.
Lord Vader will be most pleased with your performance.
Or something that can't be blocked by a lightsaber.
After the embarrassment of the prison break, Lord Vader removed us from our comfortable belay and began dragging the 501st across the galaxy in a dangerous hunt for the now missing Death Star plans. Ironically, our punishment eventually proved to be our salvation. The poor souls who took our place in the detention area were completely wiped out when the Death Star was destroyed.
So basically, the prison outbreak doomed the Death Star, but saved us. Deadeye, Public Enemy, Killing Springs of Hyperlist. Right, we did well. And I suppose if the Death Star wasn't blown up, we wouldn't be in danger anyway. Next mission, anyway. Save. Oh, I remember this mission. I believe I hated it. Death Star plans have been traced to a secret rebel facility in an asteroid field. Birth of the Rebellion. Yes, this mission is extremely hard. Hopefully I'll do it in one go, but never know. Death Star plans have not been secured as previously thought. Intelligence tracked the plans to a small rebel outpost.
By the time of the raid on Polis Massa, the men of the 501st were starting to get a little sick of this so-called rebellion. In the past, we'd secretly enjoyed putting down a local insurrection or two. They kept the troops sharp and the Empire feared. But these rebels were different. They were organized, they were growing, and they were everywhere. The raid on Polis Massa was a perfect example of how things were starting to fall apart. We were supposed to go in, wipe out a small band of rebels, and recover some stolen Imperial plans on an encrypted holodisk. Before we knew it, we were nearly overrun by rebel forces, with the holodisk nowhere to be found.
Yeah, and this mission is extremely hard.
Alright men, Lord Vader wants this raid done by the book. Our first objective is the comm center, just beyond this hangar.
I mean, we haven't even got through the first lot of doors, and we've already lost most of my health. Well, I did lose most of my health from a shot from a sniper rifle. And look how many are down there. I mean, usually there's loads of, like, a lot more in that corridor, but they seem to have spread out a little bit. Come on. Through the door. Right, let's hope we can quickly neutralise it at the least. In case anyone... oh, missed it. Oh, I'm surprised that would have hurt me from that distance. Get some guys to follow me.
Nicely executed, troops. Now
Oh,
it's time to
okay.
make our way to the base command building on the far side of the facility. If our intelligence is right, along the way we'll find a rebel holodisk containing some very
Got some guys following me. I seem to remember that this bit was also quite hard, because they all seem to spawn, the rebels all spawn at the same time and all run off at the same time, which leads to huge bottlenecks in cramped corridors, where, you know, you're just overwhelmed. There's just hundreds of them. It hasn't seemed to have happened much in this episode, or this mission so far, but I've taken a wrong... oh god, now it's starting to happen a little bit. Oh. Loads of... oh. Okay, just keep running. Hopefully, if they chase after me, my guys behind, you know, following me will deal with them. If they don't follow me, then I can shoot them in the back. Right, what have I got to do with this? I think I remember this bit, and I don't remember it for good reasons either. I could risk running... no, I won't. You can go out into space, but you will obviously suffocate, because apparently these aren't actually airtight suits, body armour. You can with droids. It's nice they've sort of, you know, done it that way. You know, they haven't just made it a standard. Anything that goes out there dies. And it gives the droids a slightly, yeah, more strategies, because they can use the bit outside to flank the enemy. I don't know if the Dark Troopers can do it, because technically I think they are robots or cyborgs. Right,
You'll have to hold off the rebels until the
yeah,
transmission.
stay as this.
Do not let the comm facility fall into enemy hands.
Just keep periodically throwing grenades down there, so there's some constant explosions. Oh no, that wasn't. Oh great, one of them spawned into a grenade. Quite difficult because our guys are spawning here as well. I'm gonna go as an engineer quick. Repair some of these. Spent some health. Jetpack. Where are the rebels? Oh, they're coming from this way. Maybe I can't set up some... Oh dear. Why is that not killing... We're standing right on top of that and it survived it. Oh, now I think I double clicked it. Still took some of them with me. Oh, spawned in the wrong place. Oh, yeah, definitely spawned in the wrong place. Oh, yeah. Yep, that was quite definitely the wrong place. There is a dark trooper quick. I've got plenty of people here, just not attacking. I don't know why either. Quickly heal ourselves up. Only got a few seconds left to wait.
Within the caverns of this complex, the rebels have a data bank.
I have to let. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but I had to let go to press the space button. Space bar.
Make your way to the caverns and destroy
Right.
the data bank.
This bit is extremely hard as well because again a lot of rebels and I can't get. I don't think I can use my jetpack because I'll be picking something up again. We're still struggling with rebels here. I mean, still sort of like we're winning even. There's just too many of them. I don't know if the developers intended it to be like quite hard. I mean, they do mention at the beginning not being overrun almost, so they must have kind of intended it. Well, they haven't actually been shot at me properly. I don't know why, but probably AI not being able to react fast enough. And here is the hard part. I'm not engaging these people for the simple reason I don't want to die. I just want to grab the... Oh, we've got to destroy it. Ah. Just want to quickly blow it up and get out of here. Although I am surprised they're completely ignoring me. I don't know if something's gone wrong. I remember this being a lot harder.
I've got good news and bad news. The good news is it's time to get off this dreary rock. The bad news is the rebels have taken over the hangars. You'll have to fight our way out.
This has actually gone a lot easier than I thought. I remember this being, on the Xbox version at least, extremely hard. But on PC it seems to have, you know, I've barely been killed. Hardly been engaged. Okay. Dark Troopers, despite not actually being human, can't go in space. Okay, well, we got pretty far. I'm pretty sure they're not human. I'm pretty sure they are meant to be some sort of cyborg thing. But, yeah, maybe they have to do it based on factions, who can go out there or not. You know, maybe they didn't bother changing it for one unit. Kind of weird though that the suit doesn't let you go out there without dying. I mean, you would have thought. I mean, you would have thought you could. You know, the point of having a huge plastic body armor suit with, like, you know, kind of the helmet does look like it's got some sort of breathing apparatus, I suppose. And you would have thought you'd let you go into space, if only for a little while. I'm pretty sure on Republic Commander they do something like that for one of their missions. They have to get into a Republic ship by, you know, just jumping out of their own ship, and because the ship they're trying to board is completely deserted, they can't get in, so they just go in through one of the torpedo tubes. I mean, they don't dress up or anything, they just go in with their normal armour. And okay, I suppose they are commandos, but still based on the same armour, I would have thought. Or, you know, I would have thought the infantry armour would have similar capabilities. But then again, maybe because they were commandos, they got the extra stuff. Maybe it wasn't deemed necessary for the infantry. Or the standard infantry, anyway.
And even though the holodisc didn't have the plans we're looking for, it will lead us to someone who does.
And that would probably, I think, be Princess Leia. I'm not entirely sure.
Even though the Polis Massa raid was only a partial success, we finally had a lead on the whereabouts of the Death Star plans, which suited the 501st just fine.
So what did we get? We got Deadeye, Public Enemy, and Traitor. Like I said, that was quite a bit easier than I expected. Hopefully the other ones will be a bit easier as well. I think I'll probably leave this episode here. Otherwise it's going to get too long. Thank you for watching. Apologies if that's been a bit quiet. Thank you for watching. Leave feedback. Could always do with more feedback. Leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you like watching these videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.